When the cameras first began to roll on 90 Day Fiancé, viewers thought they had seen it all: love across continents, explosive arguments, culture clashes, fairy tale weddings, and heartbreaking goodbyes. But when Lisa Ham, better known to fans as Baby Girl Lisa, revealed that she had battled malaria during her time in Nigeria, it added yet another dramatic chapter to an already unforgettable story. This is that story, told not as a headline, but as a human journey of love, risk, culture shock, and resilience. A love story that crossed oceans. Lisa never imagined that a late-night scroll through social media would lead her halfway around the world. Living a quiet life in Pennsylvania, she found herself captivated by the voice and charisma of Nigerian musician Usman Umar, known to his fans as Soulja Boy. He was ambitious, charming, and determined to build an international music career. She was strong-willed, outspoken, and unafraid of long odds. Their romance bloomed through video calls and messages, bridging the thousands of miles between the United States and Nigeria. When Lisa agreed to travel to Nigeria to meet Usman in person, she knew it would not be easy. Cultural differences, skepticism from friends and family, and the glaring spotlight of reality television all loomed ahead. Still, she packed her bags and boarded a plane, heart racing with a mixture of excitement and fear. Nigeria, beauty, energy, and adjustment. Nigeria greeted Lisa with intensity, humid air wrapping around her the moment she stepped off the plane. The streets pulsed with life, honking cars, vendors calling out to customers, music drifting through open windows. It was vibrant and overwhelming all at once. For Lisa, everything was new: the food, the customs, the expectations. Even simple daily routines required adaptation. Water tasted different, the sun felt sharper, nights hummed with unfamiliar sounds. Yet she pressed on. She met Usman's friends, attended events, and tried to immerse herself in the culture. Viewers of 90 Day Fiancé saw heated arguments and tender reconciliations, moments that oscillated between romance and reality checks. What they didn't see, at least not fully, was the toll the environment began to take on her body. When the fever came, it started subtly. A headache that wouldn't fade, fatigue that felt heavier than jet lag, a chill that crept into her bones even as the Nigerian sun blazed overhead. At first, Lisa brushed it off. Long flights, stress from filming, adjusting to a new climate, it all seemed like a reasonable explanation. But then the fever spiked. Malaria is not just a word. In parts of Africa, it is a constant presence, transmitted by mosquitoes. It can escalate quickly if untreated. Symptoms often begin like the flu: fever, chills, nausea, but can intensify rapidly. Lisa later shared that she had contracted malaria while in Nigeria. The diagnosis stunned her. She had come seeking love. She hadn't expected a medical crisis. The vulnerability behind reality TV. Reality television thrives on drama, but illness is different. There is no script for the fear that sets in when your body betrays you in a foreign country. Lisa, known for her brash confidence and fiery personality, suddenly found herself vulnerable. There is something uniquely frightening about being sick far from home. Hospitals look different. Doctors speak in accents unfamiliar to your ears. Medical systems operate under different rules. Even the smell of antiseptic feels foreign. For Lisa, the experience was humbling. The same woman who had clashed loudly with Usman over cultural expectations now faced a quiet, internal battle, one that had nothing to do with love and everything to do with survival. Usman's role. In the public narrative, Lisa and Usman's relationship was turbulent. Arguments were frequent, fueled by jealousy, mistrust, and miscommunication. But illness changes dynamics. When someone you love or claim to love falls sick, conflict often dissolves into concern. Usman reportedly stood by Lisa during her illness. In those tense days, cameras and cultural debates faded into the background. What remained was a simple human reality, one person caring for another. It was perhaps the most unfiltered part of their journey. Cultural collision meets medical reality. Malaria is endemic in Nigeria, meaning it is a common health concern. For locals, it is serious but familiar, unknown risk of daily life. For visitors from countries where malaria is rare, it can feel terrifying. Lisa's experience highlighted a broader issue that international travelers sometimes overlook: preparation, vaccinations, preventive medications, and awareness of regional health risks are not optional, they are essential. Her story served as a stark reminder that love may cross borders easily, but biology does not. The emotional aftermath. Recovering from malaria is not instantaneous. Even after treatment begins, weakness can linger. Fatigue may hang on for weeks. The body, having fought off infection, demands rest. For Lisa, recovery meant reflection. Was the journey worth it? Was love strong enough to justify the risks, emotional and physical? Public opinion was divided. Some criticized her decisions, others admired her willingness to step outside her comfort zone, but no one could deny that her experience underscored the reality behind the romance. A relationship under pressure. Lisa and Usman's marriage ultimately faced serious challenges. Trust issues, public scrutiny, and cultural misunderstandings strained their bond. While their love story had captivated audiences, it struggled under the weight of expectation. Their eventual separation became part of the franchise's long history of dramatic breakups, yet the malaria episode remained a powerful footnote, proof that their journey had been more than televised arguments. It had been real. Painfully real. The bigger picture: love in a global age. In today's interconnected world, international relationships are increasingly common. Apps and social media collapse distance. Video calls make thousands of miles feel manageable. But Lisa's experience reminds us that geography still matters. Climate matters, health infrastructure matters, cultural context matters. When someone relocates or even temporarily visits a partner's homeland, they are not just stepping into a relationship, they are stepping into an ecosystem. Strength in survival. Lisa's personality has always been described as bold, outspoken, even controversial, yet surviving malaria requires a quieter kind of strength. It demands patience while your body heals, trust in medical professionals, acceptance that you are not invincible. In sharing her story, Lisa offered a rare glimpse of vulnerability. Behind the dramatic edits and viral moments was a woman who faced a frightening illness far from home and recovered. That resilience deserves recognition. The human side of headlines. Headlines often reduce complex experiences to a few words. 90-Day Fiancé star contracts malaria in Nigeria. But behind that line is a tapestry of emotion, fear, regret, determination, hope. Reality television thrives on spectacle. Yet moments like these remind us that the people on screen are not characters, they are individuals navigating extraordinary circumstances in real time. Lisa's bout with malaria was not a plot twist, it was a health crisis. Lessons learned. Her story carries quiet lessons. Research before travel. Take preventive health measures seriously. Understand the environment you are entering. Recognize that love does not make you immune to reality.